vicious vixen, the talk of the town, the one that everybody can't seem to stop talking about. Hi, yeah, me. Well, I'm here to let you guys know that I am finally making my official CCW debut on Saturday, June 5th. And you know, people have been asking me for quite some time now, Leila, how come you don't work CCW? Leila, when are you gonna work CCW? And I always tell them I will work CCW when the time is right. Well, the time is now, people. And what better day to make my debut than at Bash at the Brew 5. So Miami, get ready. CCW, get ready. JC Storm, you already know. Miss Leila Gray is bringing that heat. Turning heads and dropping jaws as per usual. So tell me, what the hell y'all talking about? I know it's me because I'm the only thing to talk about.
Talk about a contrast of styles there, the more high-flying Santos against the brawler of Alex Ocean. We know Will Austin calls himself the king of flight, but in this one, I think he's going to be ready to throw down just like Alex Ocean.
He's throwing chairs into the ring. He wants a slugfest.
And remember, those chairs completely legal here in this environment. Bell sounds, we are underway. CCW senior official Bruce Owens assigned to this contest. Folks, sit back, fasten your seatbelt. We're in for a wild ride in this brawl.
It's not a question of who's going to win this match. It's a question of who's going to survive.
And you have to imagine the man whose hand is raised at the end of this one. Very what might not look like the winner after that 3 count. Oh, is Ocean there with the low bridge. And just like that, Will Austin hits the floor. And we could be ready to get things going right out of the gates. Here comes Ocean. Oh, he was going for the tope suicida. And Austin meets him face first with that steel chair.
Right out of the gate, Alex Ocean is busted open already.
Oh, and Will Austin launching that chair like it's 1999 in Philadelphia. And this crowd reacting favorably to that. We're 30 seconds into this match.
I mean, they're wrestling fans. They want to see anybody get hurt.
These fans came to see a fight, and that's exactly what they're going to get here at Unbranded Brewing Company. Alex Ocean, it looks like he's already wearing a crimson mask here, Johnny.
I just told you that if you pay attention.
And Will Austin continuing the offensive onslaught as it looks like Ocean has suffered a cut over that right eye.
It's going to make it difficult for him to continue. He's bleeding really bad.
Looks like a vicious laceration. As Will Austin heads back inside the ring. Remember, no countouts, no disqualifications here. Johnny Walker, keep your eyes on Will Austin. Tope con hilo to the outside. Beautifully executed by the King of Flight.
I think he got all that one.
Hands free. Tope con hilo. And Alex Ocean somehow is on his feet.
Ocean might have slipped out of under that in the last second.
Wait a second.
He's got a saw.
He's got a saw. What the hell is he doing? He's cutting the head of Will Austin. He's ripping it right into him. And the craziest thing is, that's completely legal.
He's tearing the flesh right off of his forehead.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're at the faint of heart, if you have a weak stomach, I suggest you turn away for a few minutes.
Will Austin bleeding from the forehead now.
And he might be bleeding from his right arm now. As Alex Ocean slicing Will Austin all over his body. And Ocean's got a smile on his face. He absolutely loves this carnage.
This is Ocean's playground right here. Weapons are legal, everything
Alex Ocean stepped up his game in the deathmatch realm.
He's the king of the deathmatch world right now.
Certainly as it relates to the state of Florida. And now here, as he was briefly the man in CCW, looking to prove his worth yet again. Back inside the ring here, but this ring, really just a place to hold these competitors. As Ocean, he's got some, is that a grater? He drops whatever weapon he was holding. I don't know why Bruce Owens was trying to get him to drop it, but Ocean finds an opening, and now he picks up the grater.
That's Austin, not Ocean, get it right.
As Ocean is about to feel this grater right across his forehead. And that's like at a Sunday Italian dinner, right there with that cheese. As Alex Ocean, feeding off of the blood, he's tasting it in his mouth, and that's fueling the fire of the former CCW champion.
Oh, just ripped whatever that was off of Ocean's head. He's got himself a souvenir now.
And now Johnny, the ladder is in the ring. The plunder has arrived.
Austin put the ladder in the ring himself.
As Will Austin, utilizing that steel chair to his advantage. And Bruce Owens' only role in this match is really to declare a winner.
I don't think Bruce knows what's going on.
The crowd wants the tables. The King of Flight has found one. And I'll tell you what, that table looks like it's been through the ringer.
Oh, it's an Alex Ocean table.
As Will Austin, who's already gone to war here for about 10 minutes with Alex Ocean, now setting up the ladder here in the near side corner.
Will Austin's got a plan. He's doing the best he can to figure it out, but he's caught up in the ring apron.
And remember, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. So he needs to be careful with Alex Ocean lingering on the outside. As Ocean, whose face nearly completely filled with blood at this point. Will Austin has the chair in the near, or rather the ladder in the near side corner, the table in the far side corner.
Ocean wandering around the outside. I don't think he knows where he is.
As Bruce Owens, right in the middle. Oh! Wait a second. Are those thumbtacks on that chair?
Those were thumbtacks stuck to the back of the chair.
The Alex Ocean special chair. And now Will Austin's got him here. Oh my God! He's got him up here. Almost a tiger bomb with those thumbtacks in his back.
Tiger bomb, twisting neck breaker.
Down goes Ocean as the King of Flight has the former champion grounded here, but he's not done dishing out the punishment. As the crowd loves the environment here at Bash of the Brew. The curb stop, as you see Ocean's head bounce right off that mat.
No, that was off the chair with the thumbtacks in it.
Oh yes it did. And now Ocean's got the thumbtacks right into the back of Will Austin. These two men are completely insane. As the thumbtacks are flying and the rest sticking in the back of Will Austin. As Ocean barely able to stand, but Johnny, he's right at home in the midst of this chaos.
This is where Ocean lives. This is where he eats. Austin may have bit off more than he could chew with this match.
You can see the thumbtacks sticking out of the backs of both men. Now Ocean setting up Will Austin here. And the suplex right on the chair. Drives him right through it. Here we go, the cover. Hooks the leg too. And somehow Will Austin kicks out.
Will Austin kicked out. Austin's face covered with blood. Ocean's face covered with blood.
And Ocean's got him here. Saito suplex right into the table, but it didn't break.
Bouncing right off.
And Will Austin here, trying to gain a second win. As you see the tacks flying out of his back in midair.
Takes Austin's head off. Forced up 360 out of close on, and the tacks went flying.
And Ocean goes back for a cover. 1, 2, and Austin kicks out. Johnny Walker, what is left to dish out by both of these men? They've unleashed all the offense.
I mean, they haven't stabbed each other with a knife yet.
Don't give them any ideas. The crowd getting behind Will Austin, but Austin right now, he's down on the mat.
What is
Alex
Ocean
Ocean.
thinking?
Oh no, he's going underneath the ring. All the goodies were underneath the ring there.
God only knows what Ocean's looking for now.
Those goodies residing underneath the ring. Maybe Agony's under there too, for all we know.
Probably. Another table. Ocean pulling out another table.
Table number 2 has been introduced here to this no disqualification absolute slugfest at Bash at the Brew 4. The crowd standing on their feet here. And a big super kick by Will Austin trying to stun his opponent as Ocean now placed against this ladder. As Austin gets backdrop right to the ladder once again, barely even dents it. And now Ocean going back for table number 2. And Johnny, it looks like he might be trying to set it up right inside the middle of the ring.
Whatever Ocean's thinking, I promise you, it's going to be bad.
And Alex Ocean props that table up. And you have to wonder, how crazy will Alex Ocean get here?
Propping Will up into the up on top of the turnbuckle.
And he's getting the table just right. He has Austin seated on that top turnbuckle. We're in the high red district here, Johnny. Oh! And the twisting gourd buster. Absolutely insane. Both men are down.
Both men took damage in that maneuver.
Will Austin, maybe out of desperation, is able to make a reversal. Take a look at some of the stunned faces in this crowd, and somehow that's only 2.
I can't believe either one of these guys is still able to move.
Unbelievable bout here. And Johnny, we still have 2 matches left to go.
This has been a show of shows tonight, that's for sure, and this one isn't even over yet.
This one could be a main event anywhere in the country. And Alex Ocean here, struggling, desperately trying to get to his feet. Oh, and the chairs being introduced here by the handful. As you have to imagine now, a good 6, 7, 8 chairs inside that ring. What could Will Austin possibly want to do here?
Will Austin finally on the offensive.
He's setting up these chairs. I don't think we're about to see a game of musical chairs.
Really, what tipped you off?
As Will Austin putting the chairs in place, and the King of Flight wants to step up a notch, as Alex Ocean might be begging for forgiveness here.
I think he was giving him the middle finger.
Alex Ocean, he's not a quitter, but he might have had enough. As Will Austin, oh no, wait.
Both men.
Here we go. Very precarious position here. Alex Ocean, and the pile driver through 4 chairs.
Will Austin may very well be dead.
That's gonna do it. 1, 2, no! No, no, no! Will Austin, 2 7/8 is hanging on.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely unreal turn of events here. And And you have to say, the crowd here, Unbranded Brewing Company, if you make a trip down to Hialeah, you're certainly getting your money's worth here.
They're definitely seeing something special right now.
As for those of you watching on CCW Alive, you can see how alive this crowd is. And each and every first Saturday of the month, gonna make you come on down and join us here in Hialeah. What a party, what an atmosphere.
Alex Ocean looking to put away Will Austin, but what is it gonna take?
And now Ocean setting up Will Austin. Here we go, Ocean on the apron. He's got Austin now. He brings Austin to the apron. Both men on the apron, your hardest part of the ring, Johnny. And there's a super kick. Ocean might be out on his feet. And now Will Austin, wait, what's he gonna do? No, he can't do this. He can't do this. Both men jockeying for position here. Ocean, he's got him up. Fireman's carry. Ocean's got him. Death Valley driver through the table on the floor.
I am convinced both men are dead.
And this crowd is speaking for each and every one of us watching this match here in the arena or at home watching on CCW Alive.
I don't know what to say.
These two will have to be feeling this for many, many weeks.
Bruce Owens out of the ring, expecting the two competitors. We have CCW officials coming out to the ring.
I think we've seen enough.
I think they might be putting a stop to this match.
You have to consider the health and the future of these two competitors. Austin's in, Austin and Ocean, back and forth. Here we go, tooth and nail right in the center of the ring. Bruce Owens, he's pushed down. Nothing can stop these two.
Neither man wants this match to end. Bruce Owens calling for the bell, ring the bell.
Bruce Owens calling for the bell. I think he just threw this one out. We know there's no DQ. And Austin going right back after Ocean. CCW security and officials, they're coming out here to separate these two. What an absolute war we're seeing play out in front of us.
And this is the second time we've seen both of these men in competition against each other with no clear winner.
As Austin jumps him in the corner. And Ocean and Austin separate here. As this crowd, they don't want to see it stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, as per the CCW officials, this contest has been declared a no contest winner.
The crowd's certainly not happy with the result.
Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
Vandal Ortegu here. That's right, the Turkish sharpshooter, El Turco, the Turkish hitman. You call it what you want. Now, I don't need an introduction. I'm known to the Florida fans. Hell, I started my career in Florida 20 years ago, 2001, at the Rusty Brooks School of Hard Knocks. God rest his soul. And I'm coming to CCW June 5th to defend my championship against you, Nick Turner. And I'm going to run through you, Nick Turner. You're going to get the biggest ass whooping of your life, Mr. Turner. And guess what? When I'm done with you, I'm going to run through the rest of the CCW roster. And I'm not going to finish till I wrestle the champion, Santos. That's right, you see, me and Santos, we have a lot of history, although we never locked horns. Santos is a guy I respect, but I don't like. See, Santos, you stayed loyal to South Florida. You stayed loyal to CCW, and good for you. That got you many places. But me, I stayed loyal to no one. I went on and left Florida. I went on to wrestle in 25 countries, 4 continents over my 20 years. MLW, WWE, Japan, and now I'm here in Panama, the GWE champion. So you know what? I'm coming down with my championship, and I'm leaving the double champ. CCW championship on one, and the GWE Championship on the other shoulder. And another thing, Santos, that might happen in a week, that might happen in a month, hell, that might happen in a year. But I don't care when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It needs to happen. Best versus best. See you guys in June.
Listen to this ovation. The roof nearly coming off of Unbranded Brewing Company. Cha Charlie, Vince Steele. It's the Cha Juggernauts.
Oh God, I think I'm feeling very nauseous at the moment.
I'm about to get up and start doing the cha-cha dance. Arguably the two most popular stars in all of Coastal Championship Wrestling. Cha Charlie and Vince Steele.
And yet neither of them, as a team, have been able to capture the title.
And they've been teaming together for about a year here, Johnny. Two men who used to be foes. Mutual respect brought them together, and now they're arguably the most dominant force in all of CCW.
Not dominant enough to be the tag team champions, though.
They've had opportunities, and the manager of the champions, Bill Alfonso, according to him, this could be their last crack at glory.
How many times are you going to get a shot at something? How many opportunities are you allowed to have before it's just time to move on?
And the best big man in the game, Vince Steele,
all right.
over 400 pounds, along with Cha Charlie. And once again, an incredible ovation for these great fans. And now it's time for the introduction of the champions, and of course, their manager.
Here they come. Personal friends of mine, by the way.
Tag Team Champions, the South American Alliance, and you hear the whistle, that can only mean one thing, Johnny.
Manager and champions, Bill Alfonso.
As Fonzie's on his way out here with Vinicius, the Brazilian destroyer, and one of the most gifted men in the game today, Ariel Levy. Champions.
Champions don't need fans, they've got gold.
Certainly a big fight feel here at Bash at the Brew 4. Unbranded Brewing Company.
Of course it's a big fight feel. It is a big fight.
Literally and figuratively. The titles are The titles are on the line here. And looking at the tail of the tape, the size, the popularity, it lies with the challengers. But the champions have their own advantage, and of course the odd man on the outside, Bill Alfonso, is a major difference maker.
He's not a major difference maker, he is the difference maker. Bill Alfonso is a master tactician, a master strategist. He knows how to make sure that his team wins.
We've seen him take Sabu and Rama. Wait a minute.
I think the Juggernauts are going right after it.
I think we're getting things started here.
Right after Ariel Levy.
Cha Charlie heads the outside, folks. It's It's basically standing room only here at Unbranded Brewing Company. We're going to do our best to call the action as it spills all over Hialeah.
These guys haven't even waited to the bell. Bruce Owens in the ring, not sure what to do.
Bruce Owens has not rung the bell yet, but the action has indeed begun. You can hear the guardrails and chairs and all kinds of plunder. As this crowd came to see a fight, they already saw one between Alex Ocean and Will Austin.
Venetius and Vince Steele are out of the audience throwing punches at each other.
But this is true tag team warfare right here in Hialeah. As Venetius swinging that chair like he's Balls Mahoney.
Cha and Ariel Levy on the other side. Both of them, all four men are out in the audience right now.
As Bill Alfonso formulating the game plan, what he decided coming into this match got completely thrown out.
Well, you know what they say, the best laid plans of mice and men.
As senior official Bruce Owens doing his best to restore some order here. As again, folks, we apologize. We're doing our best to call this. As the crowd, standing room only, blocking everything.
These guys haven't even gotten in the ring yet. I can imagine the carnage going on over there.
As they're working their ways to the first few rows. Once again, folks, it shows you how exciting it can be when you're joining us at one of our Bash at the Brew events. You get one of those front row seats, you're literally right in the action.
I have no idea what just happened, but the audience went crazy. Cha and Ariel Levy over inside the audience, outside the guardrails.
It's almost like a little CCW radio broadcast here. You can hear the action.
Vince Steele seems to be down over here by the edge of the ring.
We see chairs in the air. And you can hear the cha-chas ringing throughout Unbranded Brewing.
Venetius wandering around. Venetius and Vince Steele going at it again.
Venetius and Vince Steele, Ariel Levy and Cha Charlie. As once again, Bruce Owens hasn't even called for the bell. This one hasn't even officially begun.
I don't even think it's going to.
And you got to remember, disqualifications, countouts, they do factor in here. The tag title's all on the line. This is a regulation bout. But again, the bell has to ring for that all to kick in.
Well, here's Venetius wandering around the ring near us. Seems very confused about what he's supposed to be doing.
And I see Vince Steele here, going right at Venetius. They're working their way around the ringside area. Ariel Levy, Cha Charlie, I think they might be in the 5th row.
Vince Steele, Venetius taking turns on each other with chairs.
And the crazy part is, these big-time shots barely phasing the other opponent.
I mean, neither guy is really effective.
Big-time, high-stakes main event here at Bash at the Brew 4. What a great card we've seen thus far tonight.
I still have no idea what's happening on the other side of the ring.
The crowd certainly seems into it. As Venetius, Venetius, he's grabbed a keg. Those things might be empty, but they're certainly not light.
I don't even think they're empty.
Venetius grabs a keg from the entranceway. What the hell could he possibly do with this, Johnny?
I see Cha over there. He's got Ariel Levy by the head.
I think he just threw him over the guardrail back to the ringside area. And Vinicius unloading with that keg.
Ariel Levy finally in the ring. Cha right behind him. We might actually get a start to this match.
Bringing a whole new meaning to a Saturday kegger. As we're finally in the ring, Cha Charlie, Ariel Levy, they've already gone to war, and this match has not even officially begun. As Ariel Levy,
I don't know if the referee's going to call for the bell or not.
and the back senton by Vinicius. Here we go. 2.
Why are we getting a pin? We never even got a match start.
I mean, with all this chaos, Johnny, the bell might have rung. We didn't even hear it.
I think Bruce Owens is totally confused.
Well, we saw Bruce in that no DQ match declare for a controversial no contest.
Vince Steele, pissed off in the center of the ring, just chokeslammed Vinicius through the canvas.
And now Vince Steele with a big old grin on his face. It looks like he found his dinner. Ariel Levy into the outstretched arms. And the double team. The assisted sling blade. 2. Oh! And a 2.5. I thought we had new champions.
How can we have new champions? Can we even start the match?
That certainly could be a valid protest by Bill Alfonso after this bout is over if his team does lose. The Irish whip there by Vinicius. And look at the power and strength of the Brazilian destroyer here. The side slam springboard leg drop combination by the South American Alliance. The champions nearly retained, but only 2.
Unbelievable the action happening in the ring right now. I'm not even sure if there is a legal man.
As Vinicius in there with Ariel Levy. You hear Bill Alfonso roaming around on the outside.
Apparently the match has started.
As Vinicius in there with Vince Steele. Oh! And Vince Steele over 400 pounds, the avalanche in the corner on Ariel Levy. He nails Vinicius. Vinicius is nearly 300 plus pounds, and Vince Steele making him look like a child.
Vince Steele with a giant cannonball right into Ariel Levy. Levy may very well be broken in half.
I think Unbranded Brewing Company just shook a bit.
Ariel Levy out cold underneath the turnbuckle.
Vince Steele over 400 pounds crashing down on Levy. But he needs to turn around. There's Vinicius. And Cha with a backstabber. And now Vince Steele, he's off the ropes. The big man with a big splash. 1, 2, oh!
Vinicius able to kick out at 2 3/4.
There's Fonzie in the ring. He's got a chair. Cha Charlie's behind him. Charlie rips it away. Oh, and Fonzie gets out of there. I don't know if you caught the shoes of Fonzie there. Some custom WWE Hall of Fame RVD shoes.
That's what you notice in the middle of this match?
They stood out. Fonzie's in there. Cha with a big shot to the back.
Vinicius not going down.
2 shots, and the big man's still on his feet. Cha Charlie. He's in disbelief. Off the ropes. And Cha. Wait a minute.
The referee's calling for the bell.
So after all the chaos on the outside, that is what causes a disqualification?
Disqualification.
So Bruce Owens calls for the DQ right there, Johnny. This crowd is none too pleased.
Cha Charlie is pissed off, calling for Vince Steele to head to the top.
As keep in mind, Vinicius laid out. Ariel Levy's on the outside. He has both championship titles. Bill Alfonso, he can't get his guy out of there. He's he's going to leave him for dead.
Joe doesn't know what to do. What do you do against a guy the size of Vince Steele?
As Vince Steele, he's going to go all the way upstairs.
Bring the bell. Keep ringing the bell. Keep ringing the bell. Keep ringing the bell. Just keep ringing it.
Vinicius in a supine position. Vince Steele.
Big Vince Steele up on the second round.
400 pounds come crashing down on Vinicius.
I think he just broke the ring. I think they just broke the ring.
And the Brazilian destroyer may have just been destroyed. The best big man in the game today, Vince Steele. Makes a statement with the South American Alliance, your winners by disqualification, still the CCW Tag Team Champions. But Johnny Walker, is this the last time that the Cha Juggernauts get a shot at the title?
You know, I think the Cha Juggernauts blew it once again. Another opportunity in the titles. Frustration got the better of them. They fell apart. Now they don't have the titles and they don't have another opportunity.
I'm smarter than the average bear.